Alrighty then, okay, so we're going to look at some ideas that we can use over the monthly tasty jam. Tasty monthly jam? I can't remember which one it is. Pretty sure it's the tasty monthly jam. Anyways, so I used the backing track on the live stream on Friday. All the details will be on my Facebook fan page very soon. And I already did one lesson to go along with the track. So again, just a very simple kind of rock blues in the key of A. And the ideas that we're going to discuss now, we're just going to stick with the A chord for now. And then maybe we'll do a lesson on the other two chords after. But it's important to know that A minor pentatonic will fit the whole thing. You can play that and it will sound absolutely fine. What we're going to look at is incorporating the major third and the minor third. Now, if you're not a theory person, if you think about that chord, it's that middle bit there, which is the 6th fret on the G string. That's a C sharp, and in this case, that's known as a major third. And then if we go down, typical blues, we play the minor third, which is on the 5th fret G string. And generally, we'll give that a little push, a little blues bend, and we'll go into that on another lesson as well. And we'll resolve it. We don't have to resolve it, we can just cut it off. Now, where we might start with something like this will be to literally just play like a lick, like. Okay, so what we're basically doing there is either playing just off of the 7th fret G, or we're playing both those notes. So we're kind of going above, then below to the minor, and then kind of going to the major, and then pulling off from that 7D to 5D, getting this kind of effect. And I just slid down there to the minor third. And it's important to also know that you don't always have to hammer up. You can use like a semitone bend. Okay, and they're really, really handy to use. Now, these 4 notes happen to appear very kind of in close proximity to each other. So you've got them here. And then of course you can incorporate that major third, making it like the 5th note if you like. You've got it here, 3rd, 5th on the E and 3rd, 5th on the A. And then if we jump up here to the B and high E strings, we have it on 8 to 10 on the B. And then we have 8 to 10 on the high E. And that major third sits right in the middle there. Okay, so now we can do a thing called repetition of phrasing, where we come up with something and kind of loosely, or exactly, whichever you choose, you know, play through those octaves. And that will, you know, add a nice little bit of spice to your playing. So let me do a little demo and let's see if we like the sound of it. I'm feeling it. Yeah, drum bit. Now we moved to the D there, and that was some different ideas. But over that A, I think you'll agree that that sounded quite nice. You know, we're just taking those very simple ideas. Now, another way that we can do this, another way I like to do it, is to go up the scale using the major third, and then down the scale using the minor third. And so a typical example of that would be something like this. Now the note I'm actually going to use is not in the pentatonic, but you can definitely use it. I'm going to go C sharp to E to F sharp. And then you could bend that to a G. And when I come down the scale, I'm using that minor third, so I'm getting that. And then we could incorporate that with the first thing that we did. So let's have a little go with that. Put it back to the A. I've got loads of people I have to figure out. I'm not very technological. I used to be. I don't know what happened. But anyways, let's try this idea out. And so we can go with the first idea and then add the second idea to it. Alrighty. So hopefully what you heard me do there was just incorporate those major and minor thirds and adding a really nice spice to the playing. Now let's say for example do it with some bends. There's a major third right here that we've already discussed on the 9th fret high E string. So what I could do is I could bend to that from the 7th fret high E. Really getting that nice major third sound. Or I could bend from a semitone below, which is maybe a nicer effect, but you can try both, see which one you like. And then what we do is we're going to incorporate a minor third, slight blues bend with that. So now we'll have this. So I just made that lick up on the spot, but you can hear what I'm doing there. I'm using that bend. Okay, and I think that bend sounds pretty nice, and I could get that first lick that I did. So let's try a little bit of that and see if we can incorporate that and make that sound nice. I think we can. I hope we can. I had to pick a track with a cool drum start. So what you heard me do there was do that bend and then go to the minor third bend. You know, that slight blues bend on the minor third, major third, minor third. And you know, again, it gives it it takes it away from the. There's nothing wrong with the regular pentatonic stuff. I'm a big fan, but just throwing some of this stuff in. To me is very, very, very cool. Now there's lots of places that you can do this, but let's just go through maybe 2 or 3 more examples before I finish off, and then you can go and experiment. One I like to do, this is if you're a cage system person, you would call this the C shape, and you've got this major third that we just used, but going up to this E, and then just dropping down, minor third blues bend. And then ending up on that A 10th fret B string. And that's one case where I won't resolve straight away because I'm trying to build a little bit of tension there, and I'll just cut off my blues bend. I'll go. Okay, and let's just incorporate one other example while we're in this part of town. So if I've got this, what I can do is bend this B up to a major third here, C sharp, same note. Okay, so let's just tie those two ideas together, see if we like those. Hopefully we will. Drum intro. Alright, so let's do that little major third thing. And the second key. Okay? So I think we like that. Nice, simple idea. And then another one, I'm going to go through a couple more and then leave it there, because these are really things, the secret of all of this stuff, in my personal opinion, is that you take an idea from me, or you learn from one of your friends or a book or whatever, and then write your own licks. And that's why these, you know, believe it or not, I'm not a great big fan of competitions, but the great thing about them is it gives you a focus. You go, oh, something I'm going to work on, something I'm going to, you know, really going to nail down. And so that's why I like them, because it helps me as well, because I have to work on this stuff to show you guys. But anyway, so writing licks, getting different ideas and writing licks is great. So the other one I use a lot, which I learned from Larry Carlton, is an idea like this. What I'm doing there is I'm sliding up to the 14th fret on the B string, playing 12th fret high E, and then I'm bending this 14 high E up a half step, letting it down, playing that 12, and now I'm going from 15B to 12 high E, and then this is where I'm... So instead of having a straight, I'm kind of going there, distracting you for a second, then playing the major third. And by the way, there's another one there that you can do where that's the major third there, excuse me, which is on the 11th fret D. Slide up from a semitone below, play this E note, that's the 5th, that's going to be on the 9th fret G string, and then play your minor third on the 10D and resolve. Okay? Pretty much the same as that there, but just in a different place. Anyway, back to this one again. So now we've got... And that's just a really nice way of kind of like not going straight from one to the other. Distraction. And what you could do is bend back up to that major third again. And they sound really nice. And there's also another little trick I'll show you in another video, but moving up again, so we have, this is an idea that I personally like to use, where I'll bend this 17G up to this C sharp, and you'll get the major third sound. So I'm bending that up to the major third. So I'm sort of doing this. And my big fat banana fingers, it's hard for me to play up there, but basically that's what's happening. And if you didn't want to do it there, you could go. And of course you start to get into combos. And the possibilities are endless, man. But it's true, that's one I really do like. So there you go, that is some ideas for using major third and minor third, and you'd be absolutely amazed how much of that there is. And just to top off, one thing I really recommend is we're playing over this A chord. So you find your A, find every single minor third and major third that are in that area. All right. So if there's the A, we know the minor third is there. We know the minor third is there. We know it's there. We know it's there. And we know that the major third is one above it. So I've got. And then if you're here, say for example, where's there a minor third? One there. Where's the major third? There. Kind of a weird lick, but I like it. Okay guys, that's it. Don't forget, please go in for the competition, subscribe to my YouTube, like my Facebook. I've been told that people are not going to bow down to me, so I might have to forget that idea, but it was enjoyable for a while. Enjoy, let me know in the comments what you think, what you'd like to learn, if there's anything you'd like me to elaborate on, and I will do my best to get that done. Alright guys, talk to you soon.